fantasy. What you cooking, bro?
Hey y'all, welcome back to Truth is Given. So excited to have you guys with me. So excited for today's video. Okay, it's about to go down. We're gonna get to the real dirty stuff. All right. If you're new to my channel, please remember to press that subscribe button. Remember to press that like button. Remember to press the notification bell so the next time I post my videos, you're one of the first people to see it. Now, without wasting any more time, let us get into it. I don't know why, but today I felt like I needed to get a glass, okay? And those that know me know I don't drink, so this is just like, it's just juice, yeah, all right? But I just felt like I needed something. I used to wonder why rape victims don't address or don't report the people that raped them. I used to think it was the darnest thing ever, and I used to say, if it happens to me, I'll never let him get away with it. Never let him get away with it. And it's so funny how the Lord works in mysterious ways, because then he humbled me and he reminded me about something that happened to me when I was young. Okay. And it's so funny how I put it back there, I put it back there in my brain so far back that I totally forgotten about it. And I just remembered it a couple of hours ago, and I knew that I had to share my story, especially with what is happening in the world right now. When I was about 7 years old or 8 years old, there was a guy who lived close by. He was a very well-known person in Mugasi, and he was a very respected person in Mugasi. And it came a time where he just started giving me special attention. Okay, like he'd be passing our place and he'd be like, "Yo, I Nanzo, hey, umutle man, umutle today. One of very smart, you know what I mean?" And I would be like, "Oh, you know." Thank you. It's nice. Thank you for giving me that attention. I love it. You know what I mean? Not knowing that that was just the start. So parents pay close attention to people who pay that kind of attention to your daughters, okay, or children. It's so important to pay attention to the kind of people your children surround themselves with, right? So comes a time where I visit my friend, right? And we're playing outside, and he keeps eyeing me, and it's uncomfortable. Now it's getting uncomfortable. You can see this person, he's having a crush on me, and it's inappropriate, right? And he's just eyeing me while he's going in and out of the house, and we are playing. And back there, guys, I was so into dancing. So we'd dance and we'd do all this dancing, and you'd see him watching me. He's just constantly watching me. Okay. Then the next time I visited, I found him sitting next to me. I honestly don't remember what happened, but he was sitting next to me. And next thing, his hand is on my thighs and he's rubbing my thighs. And I knew then, like, as a child, I knew this is not right. I knew it wasn't right. I knew something was off, you know? But I didn't pay any mind to it. I was just like, just stand still and wait for him to stop. You know what I mean? Because I also just didn't want to feel like I'm overthinking it, and maybe he's just being friendly. I mean, I'm 7, 8 years old, guys. I'm young. I'm pretty young, okay? I knew it was wrong because my mom and I had spoken about it. I knew. And that's the other thing that's also important. Parents, we need to talk to our children about these things. Nana, If he touches you here, tell me, is wrong. He's not supposed to touch you here, or she's not supposed to touch you here. This is not supposed to happen. It is unacceptable. Tell me when this happens to you. So my mom had that conversation with me, and not directly, but she'd hint at me, no, you're not supposed to be touched there, you're not supposed to be touched here. And that is very crucial. So I knew when it was happening that this is not supposed to happen. And he just stood up and he walked off. And I remember just being, "Ugh, whatever, you know. I remember just burying it immediately as soon as it happened. And then I went again. And he was eyeballing me again. And he, now with my grown, maturity and all of that stuff that I know now, he was so lustful. And that's one of the things that I just don't get. How do you lust after a kid? You are in your late teens, heading to 20, and you're lustful after a 7-year-old, 8-year-old child. How, Sway? How? How is that possible? It baffles me. Okay, I am at this moment I'm so bamboozled by wow. So he was looking at me and he was lusting after me, and I know what those eyes mean now. But then I just felt he was just staring at me and was uncomfortable. So he sat next to me and he did it once again. And he's doing it and he's looking me in my eyes, and it's like, this is not. It's not right. And then he stopped again and he just walked off. And then after those 2 incidents, he didn't show up as much anymore. I think it had to do with his family or something like that, but he didn't show up as much anymore. And now that I'm thinking about it, the only thing that I keep thinking about is it could have been so much worse. It could have been so much worse, because he could have led me to the bedroom. He could have manipulated me into telling me that he loves me, and with my little brain at the time, I would just go with him and do as he pleases. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening these days. That is what is happening to our children, And I am humbled by how the Lord reminded me about what had happened to me, because I was being very judgmental. Remember, this is truth, guys. Truth is given, and I'm telling you the truth. I was being judgmental, and I wasn't trying to understand, and the Lord humbled me. Okay, when you're in that situation, it's harder than you think. My mom is my best friend, and she doesn't know. She has no idea. And I feel like we need to be more understanding and more sensitive to the people that have gone through this. We need to protect our children because they are going through this. Okay. I know of, I think, 2 friends. I have 2 friends that have been raped. Okay. And they confessed this to me. And it hits me so hard because it's people that they trusted that did this to them. And I really wanted to share my story, to just be in support of the hashtag Save Our Children, because this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand, and we need to do more about it as parents. All right, y'all. Please leave in the comments what you guys think can be done or should be done, to make this better. It has to start somewhere. We have to do something. Okay, because we can't even take our children to the park without stressing that someone is going to snatch them, or without stressing a stranger is just going to pull them behind a tree and rape them. It's ridiculous. I don't know how anyone could think that is a world that a child should grow up in. Let's have a conversation, guys. Let us talk about this. Let us make the world a better place for our children. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves, okay? Remember to make sure that there's peace in the world.